Good morning. It's Friday morning, February the 15th. I'm starting something new, getting outside of my comfort zone, following my role model, Scotty Hobbs. Spending some drive time university in my car. I just spent about an hour in Subway enjoying breakfast with my bride and with my youngest son, Brian, and spend some necessary time on the internet and Instagram and sharing some pictures and some motivational items. I'm fixing to drive back home. I haven't been back to bed since I got off work this morning at 6 o'clock. You'll excuse the shakiness of the camera because I'm just using my phone, but you'll get to spend a few minutes with me. Listen to Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. Personal development is one of the most significant things that we as Beachbody coaches need to get involved with daily. I try to spend a minimum of 20 to 30 minutes every day doing that right after I spend time in God's Word, because He's the one that leads me to start with. So you'll forgive the shakiness, and
will alter the course
this is Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. I'm going to try to be as safe as I can going down the road.
I started off in life with few
so
advantages.
this first session may not be very long.
I did poorly in school, and
but
without graduating.
I'll just improve
I worked
with
at laboring
practice.
jobs for several years. My future did not appear promising. As a young man, I got a job on a tramp freighter and went off to see the world. For 8 years, I traveled and worked and then traveled some more, eventually visiting more than 80 countries on 5 continents. When I could no longer find a laboring job, I got into sales, knocking on doors, working on straight commission. I struggled from sale to sale until I finally began looking around me and asking, why is it that some people are doing better than I am? Then I did something that changed my life. I began to ask successful people what they were doing that enabled them to be more productive and earn more money than me. And they told me, and I did what they advised me to do, and my sales went up. Eventually, I became so successful that they made me a sales manager. As a sales manager, I used the same strategy. I asked successful managers what they did to achieve such great results. And when they told me, I went out and did the same things. In no time at all, I began to get the same results they did. This process of learning and applying what I had learned changed my life. I'm still amazed at how simple and obvious it is. Just find out what other successful people do and do the same things until you get the same results. Learn from the experts. Wow, what an idea. Simply put, some people are doing better than others because they do things differently and they do the right things right. Especially successful, happy, prosperous people use their time far, far better than the average person. Coming from an unsuccessful background, I had developed deep feelings of inferiority and inadequacy. I had fallen into the mental trap of assuming that people who were doing better than me were actually better than me. What I learned was that this is not necessarily true. They were just doing things differently. And what they had learned to do within reason, I could learn as well. This was a revelation to me. I was both amazed and excited with this discovery. I still am. I realized that I could change my...
Well, that was just a short excerpt from only the introduction in the first chapter of Eat That Frog. If you don't have that book, put that on top of your to-do list as far as your personal development book. I'm going to be signing off now because I'm out on a busy highway and I want to try to be as safe as possible. Y'all have a safe day today. Looking forward to doing more of these and sharing them with y'all.